Hey guys, welcome back to Talks with Steph. And I know you're probably wondering, where in the heck have you been with this series? But if you missed my huge announcement video, you need to go check that video like right now. Pause the video and go check it out, because you're missing some juicy information that your girl has come up with. But no, seriously, go check out that video, figure out what's going on with Talks with Steph and some other good things as well, and then come back to this video and hit play, and let's talk about why you should create that brand. Facebook, and it dawned on me because a situation happened. I'm not sure if many of you have heard, because I'm not really sure how many states this has affected a lot of employees, but I was strolling, then I see something about a lot of people saying Sam's Club closed and the employees didn't even know anything about it. And I was like, huh? And then another friend that lives in another state posted another article about it in her state, and I was like, wait, am I seeing something? And then I caught the news. It was on the news. So I'm like, wow. So it hit me. I said, Steph, we really need to talk about this on Talks with Steph, because this is something that can inspire more people, and you need to tell them why it's so important to create that brand for themselves. So maybe you've been wanting to create that brand, but you just don't have the time. Or maybe you're being lazy. Let's keep it real. Or maybe you just don't have the money to fund that business. Well, let me just say, as someone who talked herself out of following her dreams, far as my passions and my hobbies, do not wait. Time is not of the essence. You don't have, tomorrow is not guaranteed for you. Maybe a couple hours is not guaranteed for you. All you have is today. That's all you have. So I tell you guys all the time, I'm a planner by nature. I truly love planning things. It's just who I am. I've always been this way. But if we constantly keep waiting to build that brand that we've been wanting to do, it will never get done. And then you will see everyone around you accomplishing things, accomplishing this, that. And then you begin to be upset because they're sitting there working their butt off and accomplishing what they set out to do for the year. This year, it's time to take hold of your life. It's time to focus on you and put you first. It's time to be selfish with your time, your energy, and your coin. And I see that all the time. People down talk folks who work a 9 to 5. I am not one of those individuals. I feel like if you don't have it in you to fully commit to your passions at the moment, you do need a job to pay your bills. You do need a job to fund those dreams, because yeah, an idea is an idea, but what's gonna happen when you actually put some money towards that idea and take it to the next level? And then now you have something to work with. It won't happen overnight. It won't happen a month from now, but all you can do is set out a plan to get there. I'm a firm believer in having a job that funds your dreams. I believe in having a passion and a hobby. These three things are so vital to why it's so important for you to create your brand, because you will then feel more of a purpose. And if you're like me, who is not in her field of work, but you go to work and you do your duty and you do it with integrity and you give it the most hard work, you give it 100%, you don't take away that you aren't in your field, you're just more so appreciative that you actually have a job, then this video is definitely for you, because I am one of those people, and I can tell you guys all day long, I talked myself out of going after my passions and my hobbies for so long that when I think about all the money that I spent on things, I'm like, that could have went to my business. That could have went to my building my brands up. And that's why it's so important that to establish a plan of what you want to do. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, what are you passionate about? Maybe you like doing hair. Maybe you like doing makeup. Maybe you want to do YouTube. Or maybe you want to do editing services, or maybe you're interested in photography. Whatever your passion is, it can become something that one day become your full-time job. And this is where laziness is not accepted. You have to be willing to give at least 90% towards your dreams and your goals. Maybe even 100%. It all depends on you as the individual, and that's how I look at life. Yes, I work full-time. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, but guess what? I have dreams and I have goals that I want to one day accomplish. I don't want to just be working a job that I'm not passionate about for 15, 20 years. I did 9 long years of staying in a position that I was truly unhappy with, or staying with a company that I was truly unhappy with. But now I'm at a better situation for my full-time job. It allows me the freedom to create my own schedule. So honestly, it doesn't feel like a full-time job. And it allows me to have every other Friday off so I can create more time to my brand. So even on my days off, I'm working. And that's something that you will have to get in the habit of doing. You have to figure out how bad you want it. If you don't want it as bad enough, if you don't live and breathe it bad enough, it will never happen for you. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna keep it real and funky with you. Because people don't like to hear the realness about what it is to create a brand and what it is to be an actual entrepreneur. It is hard freaking work. Because not everyone will believe in your dreams and not everyone will support you. But guess what? I'm a firm believer in doing it no matter what, because God will always provide support for me. He will always make a way out of no way for me. As long as I stay true to the path, as long as I continue to be faithful to the journey, He will always make a way for me. And you have to establish some type of thing in your life, because it could happen to you. Your job can one day say, we don't want you anymore. We're not giving you a 30-day notice. How trifling would that be? And how would that make you feel? And people are laughing about people. Not everyone can get corporate jobs. Not everyone can get federal jobs, state jobs, whatever it is that is actually paying really great money. Not everyone can get those jobs. Some people have to settle in life, which is okay. As long as you keep staying faithful to the journey and you continue to grind on those business plans, everything will work out the way that it's supposed to. I'm a firm believer in that. But this is why it's so important for you to create a brand. Don't be like that. Don't allow someone have the audacity to take away something that you're doing. Because if they do, guess what? You could say, well, you know what? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever type of businesses you got something to fall back on. My freaking grandmother always told me to have several streams of income coming in. Bills are gonna be there. They gonna always want your coinage. And guess who gonna have to pay them? You. So guess who has to find a plan to constantly figure out how are you going to pay those bills? So don't lean on one job to just fund those bills. Find a job that actually allows you to pay your bills and then fund some for your businesses. And even if it isn't a lot of money that you make, learn to put something aside. Save up for something that you want to start. Go to free workshops. Do free online things to better understand how you can become a better brand owner, how you become a better entrepreneur. YouTube has everything. YouTube will teach you everything, just like I am giving you advice, just like I am giving you inspiration, encouragement to go after that brand. You can find anything on YouTube. This is why I keep telling people this. People want to say YouTube isn't a real job, but guess what? You go to YouTube for every freaking thing. You go for how to do this, how to do that, how to motivate myself, how am I going to get this, blah, blah, blah. How can I become a homeowner? There's your answer to that question. It's so important for you to become a brand owner, to become an entrepreneur. Yes, it will be hard. Will it be worth it? Hell yes. Will you love it? Hell yes. Want to know why? Because it's yours and no one can take that from you. I tell people all the time, never bank on one job. It is always important to have several streams of income coming in. Write a book, do something, create a t-shirt line. Like I said, makeup, hair. There are so many opportunities out there for you to go into. You just don't understand. But you know what the problem is? A lot of people have a problem with, because so-and-so's doing it. I don't give a hell if Beyonce was doing it. I'm gonna do it. Wanna know why? Because Beyonce started somewhere. Beyonce started at the bottom, and guess what? She worked her booty off to get where she is. If that's not encouragement for you, if you have to change someone's, the route that someone went and make it a negative, then you aren't ready to be a brand owner. You aren't ready to be an entrepreneur, because there's gonna be days where you aren't making any money. There's gonna be days where you won't get support, but guess what? It's yours at the end of the day. You just have to find better things to get your audience. That's what it is of being a brand owner. That's why it's so important for you to become one. And it doesn't matter who's doing it. So what? Stop using that as an excuse. It's old. It's old. That's like 2015 now. Stop using it. If I waited for, oh my God, what is that judge? She said, if I waited to have all my ducks in a row, I would never be where I am. If that doesn't resonate with you, you aren't ready to be a brand owner. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith and you have to go after it. And take it, grab it, enjoy the moment. You will have ups, you will have downs, but guess what? It's yours. And I'm gonna keep stressing that in this video. Being a brand owner makes me feel like I did something. You know, it makes me feel so good when I get feedback on what I am doing. And I don't care who doesn't support me. You have to learn to not care. Not care. Take the good, constructive criticism and move forward in your brand or whatever. And like I said, it's okay to have a 9-to-5. It'll be important to fund those dreams. So make your next thing something you're passionate about. And then make the third thing something that can be a hobby and that you can one day grow to love even more. Like, I have grown so much with editing that I really love it. And if you missed my huge announcement, you need to go check that out so you can figure out what I'm doing with that. Because I'm not going to say it in this video. I want you guys to go check out my huge announcement that came before this video. But I'm just so happy, you know, it makes me feel good because I have something to look forward to and it doesn't feel like work. And that's something that you want. It's okay to work a job. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, as long as you have this straight, as long as this is good, that's all important to me. Get around boss babes. Get around people who want to go to the next level, who want to take you with them. That's the most important part about being a brand owner, and that's why you should become one, because it's like you are uniting with some badass women and men who are out here slaying it. You know, we're millennials. Am I saying that right? I don't care, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, we're a new generation. We're not taking what our ancestors did. I feel like in this world we should not have to work so damn hard just to make a damn check. Those days is over. It's time to build our network up, our wealth, build on our self-care, take care of us mentally, because a job can really boggle you down. It's time to do what we got to do to take it to the next level in our lives. So I really hope this video helps you guys figure out why you should become a brand owner. And if you would like more tips, please comment below so I can figure out what next video to do on that, because I don't mind sharing the wealth. That's why I created YouTube, because I want to constantly inspire women and men all around this beautiful world and to create magic with you all. And don't forget, guys, go check out my huge announcement video. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. And don't forget to leave a comment on what you would like to see next. Whether you want techie, whether you want advice, whether you want whatever. Comment below and your girl will figure it out. Well, that's it, guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.